The new internet is almost here. The internet has surpassed the expectations of its creators and pioneers by becoming an immense and diverse source of information. However, rapid technological advancement has also brought about several problems. It has become a challenge for software developers and internet creators to ensure security for businesses and the economy while maintaining everyday use of this resource. To address these emerging concerns, a consortium of industry experts was formed. They took the current internet architecture and technology and planned, deployed, and tested a system that integrated existing technological processes with new emerging technologies. This unique and innovative solution was designed to resolve perceived problems and make the internet more secure and efficient. The consortium formed the vogon ecosystem and its technological advances to create a unique and specific outcome in technical security and innovation for deployment on current web technologies. However, the consortium was not satisfied with just creating present-day technology. They built on their achievements and designs to innovate technologies that will evolve into next-generation technologies before they have evolved. The vogon ecosystem was born. Vogon Decentralized Cloud is a decentralized quantum ledger database, or DQLDB for short. Let's break down this concept and analyze why Vogon fits this category. Vogon operates on a decentralized platform which helps distribute its data across multiple nodes or locations. Let's talk about how Vogon operates on a decentralized platform and what nodes are, in a way that's easy to understand. Imagine a game where instead of one person holding all the cards, everyone at the table holds a few cards. In a similar way, a decentralized platform spreads out its data and tasks across many different computers instead of storing everything in one single place, like a traditional central server. This setup is like a team where everyone has a piece of the puzzle and they work together to complete the picture. Nodes. In the context of Vogon, a node is like an individual player in our game. Each node is a computer that holds a copy of some data and participates in the network. Just like each player in a game has a role, each node has a job to do. These jobs can include storing data, processing transactions, or helping to secure the network. By spreading out the responsibilities, data and tasks across many nodes, Vogon's decentralized platform can be more secure and less likely to fail. If one node has a problem, the others can keep the network running smoothly. This setup also makes it harder for any single entity to control or tamper with the data, which enhances security and fairness in the network. So, in summary, Vogon's decentralized platform is like a team game, where every computer or node has a part to play, making the system more robust, secure, and distributed. This feature ensures that the database is immune to censorship and central points of failure, which enhances overall security. Vogon is a decentralized framework that incorporates the qualities of a quantum ledger database, such as transparency and cryptographic verification. Vogon employs deterministic concurrency when generating JSON files. This approach ensures that data transactions occur in a predictable and orderly manner, reducing conflicts and the possibility of data corruption. It is essential in a decentralized system where multiple nodes may attempt to update data simultaneously. Let's break down what it means when Vogon uses deterministic concurrency to generate JSON files. Deterministic. This word means predictable and consistent. In the context of Vogon, it means that every time a process is run, it will always produce the same result if it starts with the same information. There's no randomness or surprises in how it works. Concurrency. This term refers to doing multiple things at the same time. For Vogon, it means it can handle many tasks, like generating JSON files at once instead of doing one task, finishing it, and then starting another. Generating JSON files. JSON files are a type of data format used to store and transport data. Think of it like a digital filing system that is really good at organizing and labeling data so that both humans and computers can understand it easily. When vogon uses deterministic concurrency to generate JSON files, it's like a well-organized kitchen where several chefs or processes are cooking, handling data tasks at the same time. Each chef follows a specific recipe which is deterministic, that guarantees the dish will taste the same every time it's made, no matter which chef makes it. This way, vogon can efficiently handle lots of data tasks at once, and the outcome is always consistent and predictable. So in simpler terms, vogon is very good at multitasking with data, and it does so in a way that is reliable and yields the same results every time. A vogon employs consensus groups to generate ledger hash, guaranteeing data integrity and consistency throughout the decentralized network. This mechanism requires consensus among multiple nodes for any data modification, thus preventing unauthorized or erroneous changes. Consequently, all data on the ledger is accurate and agreed upon by the network. Finally, vogon uses a scarcity model applied to its unit issuance. The limited issuance of crwdunits against a higher authorized limit creates scarcity, potentially increasing the perceived value of each unit and driving up demand, which could increase the market value. Let's simplify crwdunits. Think of crwdunits like the electricity meter in your house. They measure how much resources like computer power and storage are used in the vogon system. They help calculate the bill based on how much of these resources you use, just like how your electricity bill works based on how much power you use. Quantum value units, QVUs. Quantum value units are more like grades on a school project. They measure how meaningful or valuable the work or data you put into the vogon system is. They show that the work done is important and follows certain rules or standards, giving it a sort of stamp of approval. How they work together, crwdunits keep track of the nuts and bolts, like how much computer power is used, while QVUs focus on the quality and significance of what's being done with that power. Together, they make sure the vogon system runs smoothly, keeping track of both how much resources are used and how valuable the work being done is. This helps manage and grow the digital world they operate in, making sure everything is fair and valuable. All right, let's dive into quantum value units. What is a quantum value unit, or QVU? Well, a quantum value unit is like a special digital sticker that shows the value of work done in a high-tech digital system. It's used in a world where computers can do super complex calculations using quantum physics. What is a digital asset in quantum digital assets, or QDAs? Imagine a digital asset as something valuable you can own or use, but it exists only on computers, like a video game item or an e-book. In the world of quantum digital assets, these are supercharged by quantum technology, which is like the latest and greatest in computing. This makes them very secure and able to handle lots of complex information. Key features of quantum digital assets, or QDAs. First, we have receipts. These are records of everything that happens to the asset, like when it's made, who has owned it, and any changes made to it. Next, dynamic valuations. This means the asset's value can change based on lots of factors figured out by super smart quantum computers. Then, licenses. These are the rules about who can use the asset and how they can use it. Finally, opinions. This includes extra information added by experts to give more insight into the asset. What's a digital asset again? Well, a digital asset is anything that's stored digitally and has value, like photos, videos, or software. Quantum digital assets are a fancy type of digital asset that uses quantum computing to be more secure and capable of doing more things than regular digital assets. They are kept safe and managed in a special kind of digital ledger that uses quantum technology. So, in simpler terms, quantum digital assets are like superpowered digital items that are very secure and can do a lot of cool things thanks to the power of quantum computing. Let's break down the key aspects of quantum value units, QVUs, in a simpler way: quantum observables and metadata. Think of QVUs as special digital tokens that are connected to the quantum properties of data. This means they are not just random tokens, they are linked to very specific and fundamental characteristics of quantum data. STTS attributes. Quantum value units include important details like where, which is spatial, when, which is temporal, what theme, known as thematic, and the meaning or semantic of the data they represent. This makes each quantum value units very detailed and full of useful information. Governance and pedigree. There are specific rules and standards set by a group of experts, a coalition, that decide how quantum value units are created and used. This ensures that they are made and handled properly and consistently. Purpose-bound transactional logic. In the vogon distributed quantum ledger database, a type of advanced database, a QVU is created from processing something called a quantum digital asset, or QDA, through a special system called the utility of worth, QWW. This process makes sure that each quantum value unit represents a meaningful and valuable transformation of data, not just a simple data entry. Utility and application quantum value units prove that a piece of data has been transformed in a valuable way. They are used in different areas like artificial intelligence management and in managing group rules or coalition governance, making sure that the value of everyone's work is recognized and rewarded properly. In short, quantum value units are like smart, quantum-based digital tokens that carry a lot of information and value, ensuring that data transformations are meaningful and properly managed. In conclusion, vogon's decentralized cloud, as a decentralized quantum ledger database, represents a fusion of the immutability and transparency of a quantum ledger database with the resilience and distributed nature of a decentralized ledger. The deterministic concurrency in handling transactions and the scarcity model applied to its unit issuance add complexity and robustness, potentially making it a highly secure, efficient, and valuable platform in digital transactions and data management. All information in this video was provided from Telegram posts of Fran, Northstar, Kev's Corner, NSNN, and Browser Vogon Cloud Crowdunit.